Alright, let's do a little bit of this, and we'll be doing Portal Reloaded later. Something I've been meaning to check out for a while, but yeah. Gonna make the time finally to check it out. Don't really play much as this character, so let's just pick this character. Call him not Luigi. As far as what I'm gonna get up to, I don't know. See. There is still a bunch of stuff that I need to get. No, see, that's a bad idea. I know that if I try to jump on that thing, it's gonna bite me. I mean... okay. Yeah, nothing new to be acquired. Alright. Yang is... what? Holy shit. Okay. Noted. We're gonna have to... try and hit this thing. Just don't do anything dumb. No, 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 no. Okay. That's what I was trying to do. I didn't want to mess with this thing. I'm a good guy. Can I get this? Yes, I can. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's stay away from that. Oh, shit. That's not good. Okay. That. I have to go back for the gold. I do want to get that stuff. And it's achievable. Okay. Go. Yeah. We're going Volcano, so there's not a whole lot of point. Ooh. Okay. Hold on. Man. It's just so many of these traps. 50,000 dart traps. Get down. Okay, nice. Good. Okay. I haven't seen the key yet. I'm just waiting for that thing to appear. There it is. Alright. So I'm looking forward to testing out this portal mod. It seems pretty cool. I saw a bit of it played already, but not enough to spoil anything. Just the core mechanics of it. So like you have your blue and orange portals, but then you have a green one that represents time. So there's like time travel involved in it. You have to solve problems that way. I almost got poisoned there, I'm fine. Go. Okay. Shit. Shit. Ah! What's the play here? Ah ha ha ha. Oh no. Dog! It's alive, it's still alive. That wasn't my fault. Okay. Oh shit, there's two lots of keys. One of them is up there. Okay, hang on. I'll have to carry it up. Okay, it's the one directly underneath here. I don't care about the other one, like, I don't think that's gonna get me anything. I worry that there's lava down there. That's why I don't want to throw him down. Alright, you know what? Let's just guarantee the health. So, he's very happy, not because he got his turkeys back. They're not even his turkeys. He makes us get the turkeys, so then he sells them back to us at a ridiculous markup. That's why he's happy. He's happy to have swindled us. Please don't do anything horrible. Capitalism? Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, he's a bit of an arsehole, isn't he? Like, makes you feel so horrible. He calls them his friends. It's like, how dare you hurt my friends? How dare you harm them before I can sell them? It's not friendship. How's it going, Zoe? How was your week? Aw. Alright, whatever. I guess I can't see where I'm going. Okay, since there's no glaring light, this should be hopefully safe. That goes inwards. Okay, just do that. Ah, damn it. There was a shrine. At least I can do some of it. Training mostly. It's painful when the people you're looking after don't have basic computer skills. Yeah, that must suck. I mean, you would think in this day and age, like, that would stop being a thing. Ah! Okay. Gloves. Shoes is the thing I want next. Oh god, no. This is either gonna be the best idea or the worst idea. I can't rescue the doggo. Oh, fuck, what have I done? I forgot about it. No joke. You told one of them to hit enter, and as you watch, they move their mouse around the screen for the enter button. That's just like when Homer sits down to the computer for the first time and is like, where's the any key? It says press any key. I don't see any key. Yeah. How old are these people out of interest? Is it an age thing or is it just general illiteracy? You're a really patient person, but holy shit. Well, I give you a lot of credit because you would be able to tell that I'm, like, not happy. I mean, I'd still try helping, but you'd be like, oh, yeah. Mid-20s? Mid-20s and they don't know how to use a computer? How is that even possible? Like, how is that a thing? Did their parents just not want them to grow up with technology? Like, if they're that bad, how bad would their parents be? I mean... Oh, what have you done? What have you done, you fucking idiot? Okay, I'm gonna have to try and kill this thing. This is a new level of fuck you for this game. Poison Scorpion when redeeming the turkey reward. Hey, take the key. Why aren't you taking the key? I gave you a key. I gave you a reward. How come you're not taking your reward? What gives? I thought you wanted a reward for rescuing the turkeys. Take the key. Going back for the bomb bag, it's worth it. No, can't buy them out, so. I mean, I'd understand if it was someone in their 30s. That's like my age group, and I definitely know people my age that don't know how to use a computer properly. But that's still within reason. It's like, yeah, there's a window there where maybe they just didn't have a computer at the time. It can happen still. But someone in their mid-20s, it's pretty hard to believe. By the time I left high school, like, computers were definitely a lot more common and taught in a much better manner than when I learned them. I mean, shit, you have a class that's literally word processing. Like, everyone had to do it. I did that. Like, it's part of a curriculum. I'm perplexed. Oh, shit. Actually, it's fine. They were originally hired as field sales agents, but because of the lockdowns, they were repurposed to your team. Shit. Oh, the good old repurposing. That always worked. That's just like, I know that for a fact. A major company here, and you can probably guess who. Hires engineers. They're basically computer science students that know nothing about programming, and actual engineers, and then they become programmers because said company hires them, not realizing the difference. Like electrical engineers having to learn programming, basically. I only know this because, like, I know 2 people that work for this company, and that's what they have to deal with when they get new staff, is like, are they actually someone that know programming, or is it an engineer, an electrical engineer, learning programming? Not great. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to do that first. Well, I mean, hopefully they learn No, and you don't have to hold their hands for too long. Like, it's a computer, come on. I hope I'm being smart here. Oh, right. Shit, no I'm not. I thought I was, but then I forgot I have the spike boots, so that thing died instantly. Yeah. Oh yeah, tonight I'll be, checking out a Portal mod. Fucking asshole, why would you do that?! You see what he did? He pressed the robot thing to send it at me and then he just dived into the lava. Just got out of there. I was like, oh, fuck this, I'm out of here. Yeah, it's this mod that, it adds an extra layer to the whole Portal thing. So you have your usual... Is it Portal Stories? No, it's Portal Reloaded. So you have your usual blue and orange portal, but then you have another one that's green and it represents time. So you move back and forwards through the past and future. So an example would be like if you put a cube in the past, it remains there in the future. Or if you flip a switch in the past, it alters the future. Like an extra dimension to the whole problem-solving thing. We'll do that once I win, slash... the game kicks my ass enough. Yeah, it looked like fun, so, and it was free, so why not? I ended up finishing Skyward Sword, so I needed something new. If you're waiting until I win, then Spelunky, you might just go to bed. Oh, ha ha ha. For all you know, this could be the one. Like, I could win, and then what, huh? Joke's on you. I'd be, like, succeeding in this game. Uh-oh. Too slow. I did say win slash it kicks my ass enough. So whatever comes first. You'll graciously congratulate me. Oh. Now I really have to work for that. Yeah, that's not gonna yield any results, I don't think. Oh, actually maybe. Maybe. If I play my cards right, I might be able to do this. Need to get this cat before it's murdered. Okay, and now... climb this rope before it disappears. Oh shit. Whoa, this is a hefty... hefty spend, but it's Kapala. Definitely worth it. Never let it be said that you can't take in new information and change your opinion. Good. But you're probably right, like I don't think I'm gonna win this. The odds are against me, like, even if I wasn't doing the overtly complex thing, winning a normal run isn't easy either. Like, odds are, you are right. I don't like the sound of what just happened. Okay, I see lava. What the fuck happened here? Your work with data is not looking good, honey. Oh no. Yeah. I mean, given my current situation right now, jeez, dude. Alright. Well, while we wait for this to maybe calm down, got any plans for the weekend? There we go. This is not gonna... Is this ever gonna calm down? That's still lava, right? Still lava. Can't tell. Can't tell. It's fucking scary, dude. Okay. I made it. And Vlad's is on this side, so we're good. You've forgotten what the world beyond your local coffee shop looks like, so you might just stay home. I kinda know that feeling. I haven't gone anywhere outside of where I live for a while. But I'm gonna have to, either this weekend or next weekend. Probably next weekend. My brother's birthday is coming up and I need to get him a gift before we get locked down again. I'll probably go into the city or something. And by going to the city, I mean like 15 minutes up the road. How old is he? I've got 3 brothers, but he's turning 31. So yeah. Probably gonna be like a family thing I gotta go to. There we go. Can you not fuck with the weapon of destiny, please? Thank you. I need that. That's not what it's called. I forget what it's called, the actual weapon. But I do require it to succeed. There you go, turkey. Be safe. We don't have climbing gloves, but we do have pace, so These are acceptable parameters. Oh wait, I need... that. No, I'm not. Ooh, that's close. Almost fucked that up. Okay. I need either more rope or gloves. Either one. I'll probably use like the opportunity to go somewhere I haven't eaten in a while. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Alright. It's all good. Hopefully I'll still be alive. I need 4 rope as a minimum. Fingers crossed. Oh, this... no, this is fine. I thought maybe it's too much of a gap. You done? Alright, I gotta get him on the way back. Oh, hey, Iona, thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? No alerts? Nah, I got rid of them a long time ago. Very minimalist here nowadays. I mean, if you want, I can play like a random sound or something. What's my job again? Shitty web developer? No. Mainly like UI, UX work, but I have been known to develop stuff. I don't do websites. Yeah, fuck that. I do user experience, yeah, pretty much. And product planning and whatnot. But I know how to do like JavaScript and all that shit. Is it a well-paying job? Yes. Yes, it is. It's not as high as like what a someone who does back-end development does, but it's good. As far as IT jobs go, it's like somewhere in the middle. UX is not as commonly available. I think that's kind of the reasoning, is just finding someone that knows their stuff and can also think about it from an engineering perspective isn't easy. Also, hey Lilo, how's it going, dude? But yeah, I mean, I've worn many hats, but my current hat is like product experience. Don't forget Doggo. I used to freelance, I used to work on random websites, and I just did not like it. Oh. Turkey gets stuck in water? You're in the long term contemplating making a game, but you're posting to get around people who have various skills and seeing whose skills are what. Ah. Well, yeah, I'm currently contemplating on building a game solo. Like for myself, so I've been messing around with monogame. I mean, so full disclosure, like, I studied multimedia, which is like a mix of programming, video, audio, and graphic design. And when I graduated from that, I worked at a graphic design studio in like a temporary capacity for a couple of years, didn't like it, taught myself coding, became an engineer, and then from there, I was like, alright, now I want to go into product. And that's where it's led me. But my current job is all about like customer user experience. Like nitpicking a user interface to the point where I'm like, yeah, this is gonna represent the best experience for everyone and why. And the psychology behind it. All your friends are programmers or artists? Ah. What kind of game were you thinking of making? This is a good question. Like, what can I even do here? I guess the good news is there's turkeys everywhere, so... Okay, I'm gonna have to... Oh shit, look at the time. Okay, I gotta hurry. How did they both die? Did I get poisoned? I didn't get poisoned. Good. Had to step away for a moment, but you're good. How am I? Yeah, doing a bit better this week since Melbourne's not in lockdown. Despite what happened last weekend, we dodged the bullet and our cases are down to 1 again. Whereas in Sydney is experiencing like anywhere between 100 to almost 300 cases a day. So their lockdown's been extended 4 weeks. Which, yeah. I don't know what I would have done if that would have happened here. The 5 months last year was brutal. Lucky for us. Yeah, but I mean, still, the situation here is not great. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did... Oh, one in the corner. Got it. Okay. This will be the doggo gun. Oh, sorry. Apologies, the cat gun. I need a safe spot to do this in. Could be worse, but the same applies there. Oh, no, I rescued the cat. There's nothing I can do with this gun, then. Can I duplicate the turkey body? Is that allowed? Oh, no, I have an idea. I have a better idea. Oh, crap. I mean, I tried, but then I accidentally hit it. Alright, turkey body it is. You can indeed duplicate the turkey body. Confirmed. Turkeys! Okay, that's the best I could... It's roughly the same thing as duplicating the cats anyway. If anything, that gets me 1 more health. Oh, come on, dude. Stop picking on the turkeys. They do. Also, I don't have enough rope to do this. I don't have enough rope to do this. So, that's a problem. Oh, no. Got it. You. So, yeah. I won't be able to do the skip because I don't have enough rope. There's the bomb skip, but I'm not sure you can do that with paste. Trying to have a good run. There's always one minor detail. I suppose I could try it with like a half-half approach, but so it'd have to be like... This is hard. Didn't work. Yeah, I mean, you need the full rope. I had to have nailed that spot on, and that just wasn't gonna happen. Oh, come on, dude. I'm gonna have to spend it. Ooh. Turkey, please. I got a couple of minutes, so we're good. Ah, fuck that. I'm not taking any risks. Thank you. Nice job, Turkey. I have to go get my sword. And there we go. I mean, we can still get far with this, it's just a matter of whether or not the game is nice to me later. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna go look through the caves, just in case there's an upgrade or something. Need rope. I desperately need rope. If I don't get rope, I can't do it. I'm gonna have to rely on raw skill. I think there's still a chance for there to be a shot. Okay. I don't like random explosions! Oh god, what was that? Stop with the random explosions! Oh, it's so concerning. Okay, the dog is there. Where is it? It is in the corner right now. I missed the chest in there. Oh, big deal. It's just money. Money's not gonna help me right now. If it was a crate, that'd be different. I don't like the explosions. I don't like random explosions. I think we're at the bottom. Hey, welcome back, Zoe. Okay, one step forward. Ooh, that was almost death. I have to get rid of this. Ah! I'm still alive! Yeah, chests can only contain treasure, which isn't gonna help me. Nope. 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 Nope! No! 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 Oh my god. Neon Babylon, please. My heart can't take it anymore. Oh, god. Okay, I have to get rid of this thing. Okay. What are we looking for? A tall servant of clay marked by the bat. Okay. Bam. Convenient. Now I just need to make it through this. Oh, you dick. Okay. I don't like this already. This... Hang on. Hang on. That doesn't seem very safe. I'm putting it out of the way. Oh, fuck! Why would you invite me to a palace when there's a fucking bomb in? Ah! I can't believe there was a bomb in the fucking chest inside the palace. What the fuck? Ah! Open the chests. There's treasure inside. Oh, that has to be one of the worst deaths I've had in a while. Like, fuck you, honestly. I'm a little speechless at that one. And by speechless, I mean just unyielding fucking rage. Anyway, yeah, how's people's end of the week? I hope you're having fun. This game is a troll. Yes, yes it is. This is why we play it. Okay. Look, let's just roll with it. The altar is there. It's fine. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose it. Watch this, Lisa. You can pinpoint the point at which his heart is about to break into. The heat is unbearable, but otherwise good. Define heat. How hot? I always say this because it's not that common for someone to like say something where I'll be like, oh wow, that is hot. The Europeans be like, oh no, it is 25 degrees Celsius, it is too hot. Listen, it's fine. I can't complain about the cold. 36? That respectable. Respectable. It hit 19 today, did it? Yeah, Melbourne winter is not even remotely close to a real winter ever. I mean, really hot for Australia is like anything above 40. We hit 45, 46, damn it! Crazy for the middle of winter. Well, I mean, it does get lower. Like, I'd say during the day, 10 is probably the lowest it gets here. The hottest you've seen is 49. Where the fuck were you where it was 49? I feel like this run is already dead to me. Melbourne, what? Where was it 49 in Melbourne? Where? When? That means I would have experienced that, unless you were like... That can't be right. I thought the hottest Melbourne ever got was like 48. It was New Year's 15 to 20 years ago. Maybe it did and I'm not aware of it. Was that the year that there was that blackout? Yeah, when you look at the chart for the electricity and it just looked like someone divided it by 0? Well, I guess if that's the case, it's the hottest I've ever experienced. There you go. When it hits 49, then we'll talk about summer here. How about that? It was 43 at 2 AM. That's happened before. At 2 AM. I guess maybe I don't remember it because, well, if it let's say it was 20 years ago, I guess I would have been a teenager at that time. No. Thank you, about time. We should wait for a couple more years, we'll be fucked. Oh yeah, they imagine a lot of parts of Australia will basically be inhospitable in summer. Fantastic. So basically the same, except like more of a barren wasteland. Okay, well, this run has rallied a little bit. I don't feel as bad as I did like maybe a minute or two ago. I think the pain of losing that run has subsided. Mad Max was actually a documentary. Yeah. Dude, I was in Mad Max. What are you talking about? Took place in my home suburb. Okay, now that... Aha, here's a poll for you. When you were in school, or if you are in school, either or, did you do like little science... I wouldn't say experiments, but little science activities when you were like a kid? Because here in Australia, right? I mean, I didn't know that this wasn't a universal thing, but in Australia, we take bags of chips, empty them, put a clip on them, and then put them in the oven or microwave and watch them shrink. And they're called shrinky dinks. Or shrinkies. And I mentioned this to some Americans, and they just could not believe that that was a thing. And said, damn, Australians must be bored. So I put this question to you. Have you ever shrunk a bag of potato chips? At all. I want to know if this is just an Australian thing or if this is like a universal thing and the Americans are the weird ones. Wait, you've never done it? How have you never done it? You're from Melbourne, you should have done it. Sure, but you've heard of it, right? Like, you've at least heard of shrinking things. And then, like, using a hole puncher in them and putting them on a keychain. I know I'm not going crazy, there's at least one other person I know that's heard of this. Toad's had a Tiny Smith's Chips thing as a homemade keychain. There you go. But the question is, are you from Australia? Tried it with a Pringles tube. Yeah, that probably is not gonna work. It works with bags of Skittles as well. It's pretty weird, speaking from the EU. Aussie. Damn it! This might just be an Australian thing. What? I thought they did this in every single primary school. It's like a way to get kids into science. You explain why it happens. Well, part of my childhood. I can't believe it. I thought this was something that every school kid would know about. Or at the very least, at least half, like... Well, if not the shrinking chip bag thing, like what do you do when you're a kid and you're learning about science? In school, like what do they do? There was that, and there was making like, we made like a boom gate. Like, you know, one of the things they have at a train crossing. And we made it using a battery and Lego. That was the only other thing we did, like, that I remember that was fun. You made sherbet once? Alright, we made sherbet. So that- ah! I made sherbet once, as well, in high school. Yeah, okay, well. You made slime. Oh yeah, okay. Slime was another one we made. It's coming back. Yes. Also made slime that, for whatever reason, became like more and more solid. And it bounced, like it was bouncy slime. You had to peel a thin layer from an onion to look at it through a microscope. Ah. Okay, yeah, I think I've done that. Did that thing where you pour iron shavings over a magnet to see the field. Okay. But I'm just heartbroken that the potato chip thing is not universal. Listen, go look up a video of it. You just end up with this tiny bag of potato chips that you can make into a keychain. It's like the size of a small coin. That's how much it shrinks. I guess we're the weird ones then, huh? It would have brought comfort if, like, at least one of the Europeans was like, but can you eat it? No, you don't eat it. The point is, like, you just have a miniature bag. It's like a little decoration. You don't do it whilst the chips are still in there. It's... The chips have vacated. You're just shrinking the bag to, like, a miniature size and, like, novelty size. Look up an image of it. You'll see what I mean. Tiny chips or no science. Well, I'll get back to you on that one. Oh yeah, shit. Well, there's no way that's happening. I would like to give his wish, but I just can't return these turkeys without investing at least 2 bombs, and that's not happening. It also would have made sense if this was like a regional thing. Like if this was, oh, people in Queensland haven't heard of it, but people in Victoria have, but it's not. Like, there's disparity. Where is this key? I don't see this key. Where's this key? Oh, there it is. Okay. Do I need the turkey to get back up? Or do I have to put rope regards? I have to put rope regard. But then you can eat anything if you're brave enough. That doesn't sound right, but I'll allow it. I have the skeleton key. Wait, the skeleton key works on this chest? I didn't know that. Oh wow, it does. Alright, excuse my ignorance. I thought that it didn't. Well, now I know, okay? Also, you need a golden key to unlock the extra shortcut, right? I haven't done that yet. You wonder if chips are still preserving its nutritional value. What if, like, hypothetically you would be able to shrink them? I mean, it depends, like... Does shrinking remove any of their mass? Or, like, whatever they're made up of? Does any matter get lost? Asking the big questions here. I'll carry this as long as I need to. It's my weapon. I don't need to get that. Okay, see, I know that at the very least. I have to murder this thing. I'm not playing with that dog. I'm good. No, fuck, don't say rock puppy. Don't think like that thing's innocent. That thing will shoot me once and then just proceed to chain stun me repeatedly until I die. Don't feel sorry for it. That was dark. What was? Slowly crushed against the wall. Yeah, but the universe works differently here. There's no real death here. Uh-oh. I let that happen simply because I got a shotgun out of it. For free. And some rope. Not just that. Okay. Oh, we are fully geared up. Oh no. I need money. Okay, sorry, I had to do that. I had to. Here's the thing, if I didn't, he was gonna push all the buttons. If he does that, there's no way I can get my money. Don't judge. It had to be done. Okay, so we want... Pathway down. There we go. Okay. I have to get this. Oh, no. Okay, I need another 1,000. So... Okay, got it. That's it. I got the money. Wait, we circled back to capitalism. What? What was the decision that was the epitome of capitalism that I just made? What did I just do that screams capitalism? Oh, you dick. Okay, whatever. We've got here. Had to die so I could get the money. Oh, no, he had to die because if I didn't, he was going to be an asshole and press all the robot buttons / jump on the rocks that I needed to platform on. That's the reason why he had to die. Nothing to do with making money. It's all got to do with the fact that the hired hands can be assholes sometimes. Contrary to their name, they actually don't give you a hand. That's why he had to die. You like when hired hands straight up murder you by trying to whip the nearest enemy? I'm trying to think of like the worst time I've died to them. I've had them start a painful chain reaction, that's about the worst thing. Alright, yeah. We're good. Okay, the blood goddess is here. definitely worth. Alright, we got Kapala. All is well in the universe. Uh-oh. And, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. I lost the bow. There is no way I can do what I want to do. So what are the alternatives here? Okay, the alternative is this. I'm gonna try and get this item that requires betraying her. This is just for shits and giggles since I can't achieve my goal anymore. Yeah! Oh! What's the... What, anonymous word for helping? Anonymous word? What, you mean an antonym? Like the opposite? Or do you mean a word that means anonymous helping? What? What happened there? Oh, the rock. Yeah, I think antonym is the word we're looking for here. Keeping an eye on the time as well, because I do want to get to Portal. We're doing Portal Reloaded after this. Sorry, you're a dum-dum. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, what if English isn't your first language? Doesn't make you a dum-dum. Is English your first language? My god. I require this turkey to be alive, please. Oh, it's alive. Cute. You're from the Ukraine? Oh, then, yeah, don't even worry about it. Besides, you're on Twitch. People using the correct terminology on Twitch. Yeah, thing. Completely fine. Oh! Yang actually gives you a good reward. This is the first time I can say thank you, Yang. It's okay, I didn't die. Well, the great reward. That was a good reward. And English is a trash language anyway. Yes. I can say that as someone that had to learn it as a second language as a kid. It's very inconsistent and annoying. And there's a spare turkey as well. That's the best part. It's your first and only language and you think it's awful. Yeah, see, even the English speakers don't like it. It's fine. Oh, for the blood goddess! No, I'm dead! Even that last one was like... Oh wait, I wanted to do... character select. What character should I pick? Should I just close my eyes and just pick a character? One speaks out. I have them all now, finally. Purple lady. Oh, you mean... Wait, she's purple lady. Well, no, but that's purple girl. This is purple lady. Which one? Russian is very descriptive and poetic, but sounds awful. I had a few Russian friends in high school, and... I don't know, I kind of like the sound of Russian. That one? Okay. It's funny. At times. Because there'd be times they'd be talking and I'd be like, are you guys angry with each other? And they'd be like, no, not at all. Come here. Alright. This is, for whatever reason, a character that I seem to get pretty far with. I don't know why. I mean, there's no difference to the characters. But the game has allowed me to go pretty far with this character. Let's see how this goes. I don't think I can get that. I'll just settle for that. Not without a rope. That's what I mean. You speak Polish a little bit and it's just a bunch of sh sounds. I can't say I've heard much Polish. I did know some Polish people in high school as well, but I don't think I ever heard them speak it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah, oh, this turkey's gonna... Oh wait, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe not. Turkey's still alive. What is with this level? Just has so many booby traps. How many punching machines is that already? Can we even do this? I think Yang is in an awkward spot. I can't get to him easily. Yeah, that's not happening. Alright, careful. Oh, I forgot. Hang on. I still get it. Forgot to get this. Alright, well, did my best. And this looks like it's going to be painful as well. By the looks of it, I'm gonna have to bring the key all... Ah, that's... Okay, that's not too bad. I thought I was gonna have to bring it all the way back up, but... That's... not that bad. Okay. Yeah, you stay there. Good news is I can just go straight down now. Ah, oh, come on, another one? Nah. Just go. Really? Ah, I destroyed it as well. No, absolutely not. Okay. Okay. On our way. Got a skeleton key, so that's gonna save us time. I'm just looking at that last sentence and it just reminds me of how bad English is. It's like there's words that are spelt the same, but then they mean completely different things. Like, you have Polish, for example, and it could also be Polish because there's no capital P. Like, fantastic. Well, I can't take the turkey with me, so either way I'm spending a bomb. I think I'll spend the bomb to bring it with me. Didn't set it off, unfortunately, but at least we get to bring it with us. I just have a feeling that it's going to be of more use that way. I think it's universal, every language struggles from this. I think English more so than anything, because it's just a mix of so many different languages. And then you've got the mess of like American versus English. Or sorry, British. That's another mess in itself. We don't need to look for the key, we're okay. I do have to go across there though. Oh, this sucks. I had to. There was no other way to do that. English is a language that follows all other languages down dark alleys to steal their words. You're wrong. At least we got a free way to get turkey dinners. Okay, the exit's that way. Alright, I'm gonna give this thing a chance. Don't make me regret it. Oh my god. Thanks. Thanks for contributing. This is why I murder those things half the time. Because that's what they're gonna do. They're agents of chaos.
This one's on me, lol.
That scared me. Well, thanks for resubbing, Zoe. Oh, what the fuck just happened there? Oh, yeah. Get that fancy number... abstract number 2 badge. That's about it. And the sound of me getting frightened over an unexpected sound effect. Which I keep forgetting is still there. Alright, I'll do it. Worth it. Spend 1 bond to gain 2. Worth it. Alright. Only 483,200 points to... God, how did... The shopkeeper killed it. Well, there's new point redeem stuff now that I'm trying to, like, sway people away from saving up for the big reward. So now there's a bunch of, like, smaller rewards, and by a bunch I mean 3. You launched Risk of Rain yesterday and was pleasantly surprised unlocking the Hunter. He's pretty cool. The new character? Yeah, the new character's pretty cool. Don't kill me, please. Okay. That was not worth it. Wow. This is just gonna be painful. Yeah, I'm not liking my chances here. I see 3 layers of lava. Wait, drop it. Oh, damn it, I wanted it to drop it. What? When will Spelunky 3 come? Spelunky 2 is not even that old. Oh no, it's up to Derek. Derek, please, where is Spelunky 3? Where is Spelunky 3 and PlayStation 6? Yeah. That was worse than crushing the puppy to death. What was? What did I do? What did I do this time? And see, this one's still dripping. I'm not going down until there is at least a 20-second window. Now. Oh my god. It's the other way. There's no way I can do this. Do you only... Oh, alright. Alright, we're good. We're good. Fucking hell. Your uncle is working for Derek, you. Ah yes, that uncle that works for every single gaming company in the history. Everyone has that kid growing up whose uncle works for like Sony or Microsoft or Nintendo. Watching the lava monster slowly walk towards those unsuspecting turkeys. I mean, circle of life? I got nothing else to say to that. So, take that generic comment. Yeah, we don't have Kapala, which is... Why? Why? Oh, no. That's not good. Oh, thank fuck. There's too many of these things. Okay, it's dead. It's not gonna hurt me now. I'm super lucky I survived that. I'm just saying, okay, I can do this. I'm just trying to see what the easiest way to get the dog down there. Zero fuss. This is the easiest way. This way. There we go. There we go. Okay. Not falling for any skeletons that are lying on the path. Nintendo's working for your uncle. My uncle is John Nintendo. He is the John Nintendo. What made things worse is like Nintendo Australia is located in my state. It was about like, I'd say half an hour drive, maybe. All right, it was pretty close to where I grew up, so like it wasn't so far-fetched to have someone's uncle work at Nintendo. I mean, it could have been true. I don't know if they're still there, but... Oof. Isn't the president of Nintendo USA literally named Bowser? Doug Bowser. That's his name. And there's a dude out there who's called John Kirby, and That's the guy that they named Kirby after. I wonder if it helped him climb the ranks. I mean, I don't know. Probably not. If things were that easy to like climb the ranks of a company to be the head of a company, I'll just name myself Will Amazon and call it a day. Or like Will Tesla. Just any company that's like just rich as fuck right now. I'll just make that my surname. Shit, I missed the window. Good enough. You should claim yourself Mario, or name yourself Mario and claim the chair. Well, you were to go through the process and be his replacement one day, that would be pretty funny. I don't like this. Don't have a good setup here. John USA. I wonder if there's someone that actually has that name. Because America is a name, you know, like technically. Not just a country, it's an actual name. Okay, that should be enough. And if it's not, well, I'll deal with it. Oh. Okay, one more. I have to make this run count. After this, I'm gonna do Portal. Oh no! What have I done? I didn't think it would actually hit me there. Alright, it's fine. We got this. I just have to use a single rope to unfuck the situation. There we go. Straight down. Got all this money. I could have gotten more, but we're good. Hey! So, I mean, there's no Kapala. I have to get Kapala, otherwise I don't have good chances of achieving what I want to achieve, you know? Ahaha. There's an achievement in this game to finish a run with 1 million. I don't think I've ever come remotely close to that. Ah, shame I gotta use 2 bombs. Good, buddy. Okay. Well, hope for the best. Oh boy, it's a dark level. Thank you. Please take care of that thing. Okay, I need you to stay down here. I'll say gamble, you know? Well, that's what I need. That item right there, that's exactly what I need. Ah. Oh, nice. Alright, we got ourselves a skip. Is there a way to produce gold, like, convert a stone or clone a diamond? I mean, you could try and clone a diamond, but it wouldn't get you that much. Actually, yeah, you can. Damn it, he's not carrying it anymore. From what I've heard, the way to do it is there's a weapon that is basically a grenade launcher, and you just use that to destroy the level in its entirety, practically. And that'll give you money. I am so glad I waited. Like at the last second I was like, no wait. Okay, we're set. Okay. That thing is evil incarnate. Don't trust its cute face, it is... It's gonna get me killed if I was to get it. It might be adorable, but... yeah. It can kill. All the blood! Okay. Kill a lotl. Yeah, you're not wrong. Axolotl. A big LOL. Because it laughs at you when it murders you. If I'm super lucky, there'll be a Kali shrine here. Oh no, my turkey. Okay, one sec. Oh no! I didn't get the crown. So... yeah. I guess this is a waste of time then. Wait, would this work? Get the fuck out, it actually worked. What is this? I didn't know you could do that. Alright, well, I feel happy because I added an entry in here. Broken sword. Although it is no longer... It is still formidable. Okay. Fine. I'll settle for that. You don't actually need it to kill the dude. You're wondering why I didn't get the crown, because I honestly didn't see it. That is my bad. I don't know, this still seems pretty good. Yep, just stop that immediately. Actually, let's drop it, yeah. Oh well, look, it happens. It's not the end of the world. It's funny, but it's not the end of the world, by any means. Let's just hope this works. Wait. Wait. Did this really just happen? That's where I need to go, right? Fuck me. Imagine if I didn't have another... Was that supposed to happen with the lava being there? Yes, but not like that. That was not supposed to happen. Well, let's just see how this goes. Oh, it doesn't work. This sword doesn't work against it. Is there any way to do this without Excalibur, or do you have to have fucking Excalibur? Really? There's no way to do this. Okay, well, I guess... Yeah, there's another bomb. Let's just not give up. We've got another 3 bombs. Maybe those will be the ones. Wow. It flashed. It did when I hit it with the bombs, but not before that. I don't think there's any way to do this without bombs. I'm pretty sure you actually need a... Oh. Damn it, it's a parachute. Without the actual Excalibur, there's no way to do it. I think the bombs do work, but I need a lot of them. And I've run out. What hit me? Did my own sword just hit me here? Well, I got 30 seconds to do this in. Another fucking parachute! Damn it. It's asking too much. Alright, we gotta go. Well, I guess this just becomes a normal run then. I mean, it makes sense, like, this is a whole process. Whatever. Oh, you get as much time as you want here. There's no 3-minute thing. Well, anyway, I've exhausted all my options. There's no more bombs. Okay. Yeah. Game was good, chat. To be honest, not sure why I'm bothering, but... That's just for shits and giggles. These things are fucking frightening. Yeah, Neon Babylon. Oh, okay. It's a convenient one. Can you please get out of that space? Thank you. I got something out of that at least. Alright, let's... I'm astonished that that didn't do more than that. I thought that for sure would have been my demise. Oh, no booby traps this time. Hey, this sword is still pretty damn good. I can't believe we have 21 health. Unfortunately, rope burns, so there's no way to, like, tease this. Sword! Okay. Fuck, I'm hurting myself here. No, please tell me the sword's still alive. The sword's still alive. Sword, sword, sword. I can't get it. It's gone. Alright, well now I have to beat it with a whip. That's gonna be fun. Dude! Please. I should still be able to do this. Just... Ugh. The ballsy character. This is what the ballsy character does. There is a way to do this. Okay, but it's not that bubble. Like, you have to get a bubble perfectly there. Got it. Alright. Not what I wanted, chat, but I have no one else to blame but myself. Those that haven't seen this is the first ending. Yeah, I mean, at the very least I unlocked a journal item, so I guess it wasn't for nothing. Damn you, Derek. Alright, yeah. I think it goes without saying, that's it for Spelunky for tonight. I'm gonna now swap to Portal Reloaded, which is a Portal mod. I've been playing Spelunky for like over 2 hours, so we're good. But yeah, tonight's plan was to check out Portal Reloaded. So, we're done here. Alright, I'll be back in like a minute. I'm just gonna get myself a drink and then we'll start Portal Reloaded. I'll leave you with some video game music in time. Alright, back shortly.